As we get to your first alert weather, fire risk for us is still high, McKenna. Much higher tomorrow than it was today.
That's right. And it's going to shift a little bit farther to the west, but we're going to be windier tomorrow. And those relative humidity values are still pretty low. So fires that do start will have that potential to spread very rapidly, just like with that crabapple fire. So any efforts towards containment, that 85% containment is huge today when those winds really start to ramp up into tomorrow. Currently, we sit at 73 degrees at DFW. That southerly wind sustained 10 to 20 miles per hour. We are still breezy even through the nighttime hours. In fact, we'll be a little bit gusty at times overnight. So you may hear that wind whipping at times. Then it really ramps up tomorrow. Our red flag warning today was west of 35. Tomorrow shifts a little bit farther to the west, really west of the 281 highway as we head into our Tuesday. Our peak wind gusts today were 30 to 35 miles per hour. As we head into tomorrow, though, those will already be hitting that 30 to 35 mile per hour range by about lunchtime. We get into peak heating tomorrow and some of that air starts to mix down toward the surface. We'll be talking wind gusts 40 to 45 miles per hour. So biggest difference tomorrow is just those stronger winds, that elevated to critical fire threat, especially off to our west. So you still want to avoid any activities that can produce that spark. That's going to be the case all week. I don't expect that that's the last red flag warning that we will see this week. I think there will be more to come. We do have very dry conditions. We need some rain, but we're just not looking at much through the end of this 7-day period. And in fact, we're sitting at one of the driest Marches so far this century. Of course, we still have a couple more weeks to go, but we've picked up under an inch of rain so far this month. Couple of weeks to see how that rounds out, but we are just very dry out there. On top of that, you may notice a little bit of a haze in the air tomorrow for a couple of reasons. West Texas dust, we've seen that off and on the last week or two. But on top of that, our winds shifting more southwesterly before they begin to shift more northwesterly could start to usher in some smoke, wildfire smoke from fires burning in Mexico. So if you notice a little bit of a milky view to the sky tomorrow, a result of that, then the cold front works through and that will start to knock our temperatures down midweek. Pollen count remains high. We are dry. We are breezy. That just stirs things up. So if you do struggle with allergies, oak, maple and hackberry, those are the predominant pollens. We'll be in the mid 80s for your Tuesday. We dip back to the upper 60s Wednesday, Thursday, starting to warm up in time for the weekend with that low end chance for a few showers off to our east on Sunday.